But anyway, I'm going to go into the Second World War site and just see if I can get some more relics, and I would love to get a coin or two. Anyway, back into it. Well, I'm here at the old dump at the army camp. I found a couple of relics I'll take home, a couple of beer bottles, and I also came across this little lady here. And now that's a good find, not a hole in it, nothing. So I'll take that home and clean it up and hang it with the rest of the stuff I've got. Anyway, I'm going home now. I'll see you later. At one stage there, I was just going to give up the technique, because as soon as I put the coil near the ground, it just went off everywhere. I moved it one way, it went off. I moved it another, it went off. The ground was just saturated with relics. And a few large pieces were just sitting on top of the ground, where if I hadn't actually seen them, I would have ended up running the coil over, but they'd been sitting there ever since the camp had been demobbed, or what do they call it. Rightio, what I'm going to do now is I've just got the old bucket full of dirty water here, and it's got some fines that I had soaking, but I thought I'll do it an easier job, and I'll just tumble it. But look at these. Okay, look at the size of these belt buckles. Huge. I've got a few of these. If you're looking closely there, you can see the D, the arrow and D, Department of Defence. I've got more buckles here. Buckles. That's off a sling, a 303 or a Bren gun sling, that one. And what else did I find? There is one piece here that I want to show you, and oh yeah, I found some more of those little hooks. These little hooks, they sit up this way, so the belt slides into them, keeps your pants up, but it also makes you look nice and smart while you're in the uniform. Normally they would be brass, and you'd have to clean the bloody hell out of those. It was a pain in the backside doing it. Anyway, where is it? Here it is. Now, as you can see, it's better than the one. I think the one that I found the other day. Now I've got it soaking, unfortunately. I was going to show you again, but this is, it's called a star. The slang in army terms, we call them pips, but these are the old type because they're made of brass, and you can see the loops in there that the pin would go through. And I'm just going to have a look in here to see if I can actually find that buggered up one. Because knowing my luck, this might be it. Okay, you can see the difference. The one on the left has had a rather sad life, and the one on the right, apart from a few bent lugs, is reggy-dig. But yes, they're all going to get chucked into the old rubber thing, and they're going to go and get put on my tumbler. Probably have it on there for about probably 5-10 hours, and I'll bring them out. They won't be shining brass coloured, but they will be clean of all this guck. All these years and years and years of guck will come off, and that'll make me very happy. But anyway, next video, or next segment of this video, I'll show you I should have 99% of everything cleaned up and ready to rock and roll. Anyway, I hope you've put up with me for a while, and I'll see you soon. Well, I've just had the tumbler going for about 6 hours. What I'll do is I'll try and get the lid off without dropping everything. it leaks a bit, this lid. Yep, so that's guck. That's come off the the relic. So what I'll do is I'll put the camera down for a tick, and I'll go and I'll flush the relics, and we'll see how they came up. Well, I've flushed the relics, and now they're still wet in here, but what I'll do, I've got this old rag, and I'm going to just wipe them down individually and put them side by side on that green towel, and just see if I've got to put it back in the tumbler. Okay, so I'll better get into it. Okay, these are all the finds that I've detected from the World War II Army site. What I've done is I've brought them back here, I've given them a rough clean, put them in the tumbler, and from up to 6 to 8 hours later I'd pull them out and flush them, and then just laid them out here, and here you got it. This is all in about probably 7 hours detecting all this here. The objects, like the gauze down the back there, I've been told that they came out of World War II gas masks that the Allies used. But as you can see, I got a lot of relics from that site, and it's only the tip on the iceberg, but I still don't think it's the actual site of the staging area itself. I believe that is further down the road, where it's a large flat area, but it's out of bounds at the moment. But anyway, that's it from me. There's a lot of potential in this site, and I'll go back to it again. But many thanks for watching my video, and till next time, I'll see you later.